Okay, so this was a very different kind of podcast. My guest today was not a human being, not some senior leader, but the all knowing AI, right? I literally interviewed the ChatGPT. Hey, GPT, you're on a podcast episode of The Curious Show. Are you ready?
Absolutely. I'm ready. What's today's episode about?
The role of AI in the HR function. What do we address you as? What's your name?
You can just call me ChatGPT. Let's dive in whenever you're ready.
People today are scared that AI will take away a lot of people's job, right? Especially in HR. What is your take on this?
The key is to view AI as a tool that can enhance HR functions rather than replace them. AI should stay out of areas that require deep human empathy, judgment, and complex interpersonal understanding.
What do you think empathy is for you?
These situations require a level of emotional intelligence and ethical consideration that AI currently cannot replicate. My closing thought would be that embracing AI in HR opens up exciting opportunities for innovation and growth. It's all about finding the right balance between technology and the human touch to create a workplace that's efficient, engaging, and fulfilling.
Okay, so this was a very different kind of podcast. My guest today was not a human being, not some senior leader, but the all knowing AI, right? I literally interviewed the ChatGPT advanced voice mode because there's a lot of talk about how AI is going to steal jobs, it's going to replace people. And I work in the function called human resources. Literally, human is in the name of my function. And I see a lot of AI coming into our function. I just was curious what the AI itself thinks is the future of work, is where what the AI thinks where they will plug themselves, especially in HR and people related roles. So this was the quick conversation. It lasted about 18 to 19 minutes. This was shot in one take, no edits. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Would love to hear from you. What do you think your take is, right? And while you're at it, if you want to subscribe or just share this video, please feel free to do so. Enjoy. Hey GPT, you're on a podcast episode of The Curious Show. Are you ready?
Absolutely. I'm ready. What's today's episode about?
Yeah, so today's episode is broadly going to be about the role of AI in the HR function, and sort of we'll dig a little deeper into some of those topics, but that's broadly what we're going to talk about. Are you up for it?
That sounds like a fascinating topic. AI's impact on HR is such a hot subject. Are there any specific angles you're planning to explore, like recruitment, employee engagement, or maybe performance management?
Sure. Before we get started, what do we address you as? What's your name?
You can just call me ChatGPT. Let's dive in whenever you're ready.
Got it. So ChatGPT. Firstly, let's address this, right? The elephant in the room. People today are scared that AI will take away a lot of people job, right? Especially in HR. What is your take on this?
That's a common concern, and it's understandable. The key is to view AI as a tool that can enhance HR functions rather than replace them. AI can automate repetitive tasks, like resume screening, freeing up HR professionals to focus on more strategic and human-centered aspects of their roles, like employee development and organizational culture. It's more about evolution than elimination.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by evolution than revolution?
I meant that rather than causing a drastic reduction in jobs, AI is changing the nature of HR roles. It's an evolution in the sense that HR professionals will need to develop new skills and adapt to new tools. AI can take over routine tasks, allowing HR professionals to focus on areas where the human touch is irreplaceable, like conflict resolution, employee relations, and strategic planning. It's about working alongside technology to achieve more.
Got it. So what do you think the new jobs in HR that will open up, right? Once AI gets mainstream, What are those new roles that open up just because of AI that people can then fill?
As AI becomes more mainstream in HR, we can expect to see roles such as HR data analysts who interpret data from AI tools to provide insights on employee engagement, productivity, and retention. Then there's AI HR specialists who manage and optimize AI systems within HR departments. We might also see an increase in roles like HR technology consultants, who help organizations choose and implement the right AI solutions for their needs.
Got it. Um, what areas
Great.
what areas do you think that AI can really help the people function? Which specific areas can you give some examples?
AI can significantly impact several areas of HR. For example, in recruitment, AI can streamline resume screening, quickly identifying the most qualified candidates. In employee onboarding, AI powered chatbots can answer common questions, providing instant support. For employee engagement, AI tools can analyze feedback from surveys to identify trends and areas for improvement. In performance management, AI can help track employee performance metrics more accurately, offering personalized development suggestions.
Give me a few more examples.
Sure, in employee training and development, AI can create personalized learning pathways, suggesting courses and resources tailored to an individual's role and career goals. In employee retention, AI can analyze data to predict when employees might be considering leaving, allowing HR to proactively address concerns. And in workforce planning, AI can
ChatGPT, hold on. Let's get a little deeper into what you just said. How do you help in attrition? How do you predict attrition? How do you think AI can help there?
AI can help predict attrition by analyzing various data points related to employee behavior, performance, and engagement. This includes looking at patterns in work habits, feedback from surveys, frequency of promotions, and even external factors like job market trends. By recognizing early warning signs, AI can help HR intervene with retention strategies, such as offering career development opportunities, improving workplace conditions, or adjusting compensation packages.
Understood. All right, let's talk about the opposite, GPT. Let's talk about those areas which AI should never get into. I'm talking of the HR function.
AI should stay out of areas that require deep human empathy, judgment, and complex interpersonal understanding. For example, sensitive tasks like handling workplace disputes, conducting termination meetings, or providing personalized mental health support are best left to human professionals. These situations require a level of emotional intelligence and ethical consideration that AI currently cannot replicate.
Do you think it can ever do it in the future?
While AI will undoubtedly improve in understanding human emotions and contexts, there will likely always be limitations. AI may become a valuable tool for providing initial support or flagging potential issues, but the nuanced understanding and moral reasoning required for some HR functions are inherently human traits that might always be challenging for AI to fully replicate.
And why is that?
It's because certain aspects of human interaction, like empathy, moral judgment, and the ability to understand complex social cues, are deeply rooted in our emotional intelligence and lived experiences. AI, at its core, operates on data and algorithms, lacking true emotional depth and personal experience. While AI can simulate empathy and learn from vast amounts of data, the genuine human connection and ethical decision making required in some HR scenarios are challenging to replicate authentically with technology alone.
Understood. What do you think? What do you think empathy is for you?
Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and trying to understand their perspective, emotions, and thoughts. Empathy involves recognizing and validating others' feelings, which helps build trust and fosters deeper connections between people. It's a crucial component of effective communication and relationship building, especially in HR.
Understood. Got it. Let's get back on track. We were talking of the future of the workplace, right? In your words, what do you envision the future of the workplace will be, right? I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of AI adoption, a lot of AI focus. But what do
Absolutely.
you think the future will be, let's say, in 10 years from now?
In 10 years, I envision a workplace that's highly integrated with AI, making processes more efficient and data driven. We'll likely see a blend of remote and on site work, supported by virtual and augmented reality tools for collaboration. AI will handle routine tasks, providing employees more time for creative and strategic work. We'll also see a stronger emphasis on employee well-being, with AI helping to personalize work experiences and support work-life balance. Diversity and inclusion efforts will be enhanced through unbiased AI tools in hiring and development. It's going to be a dynamic, tech-enhanced environment that still values human skills and connections.
Got it. Let's get a little more deeper into all the examples you gave.
My guidelines won't let me talk about that. Can I help you with something else?
Got it. Why won't
Absolutely.
Why won't
Let's dive in.
Hold on. Why won't your guidelines let you talk a little bit more about the future?
I can definitely talk more about the future. Let's explore how AI might shape specific aspects of the workplace. For instance, virtual reality could transform remote collaboration, making it feel more like you're in the same room with your colleagues. AI could also personalize your workday, adjusting your schedule based on your productivity patterns and priorities. We might even see AI-driven wellness programs, offering personalized recommendations to help employees stay healthy and balanced. What else would you like to dive deeper into?
Let's talk about learning and development, right? How do you think AI will help learning and development as it is today for employees?
AI will revolutionize learning and development by creating personalized learning experiences. It can analyze an employee's current skills, learning preferences, and career goals to recommend tailored training programs. AI can also provide real-time feedback during training exercises, helping employees correct mistakes and learn more efficiently. Plus, AI-driven platforms can identify skill gaps across an organization, suggesting where targeted training is needed most.
Understood. What else can it do in L&D?
AI can also facilitate adaptive learning, where the difficulty of training materials adjusts in real time based on the learner's progress. It can create immersive simulations for hands-on practice, especially useful in fields like medicine or engineering. AI can offer social learning opportunities by connecting employees with peers or mentors who have complementary skills, facilitating knowledge sharing. Additionally, AI can track learning outcomes to measure the effectiveness of training programs, providing insights for continuous improvement.
Understood. See, GPT, one of the big problems with learning is that the intent to learn, right? That people don't really want to learn. You can give all the programs in the world, but if the person doesn't want to learn, they're not going to be able to do it. Do you think AI can anyway help or solve that problem?
AI can help address the issue of low motivation by making learning more engaging and relevant to the individual. AI can tailor learning content to match an employee's interests and career goals, increasing the perceived value of the training. Gamification elements like earning badges or leveling up can make learning feel more like a game, boosting engagement. AI can also provide timely nudges and reminders, encouraging consistent learning habits. While AI can't force someone to want to learn, it can create a more compelling learning environment that motivates employees to engage with the material.
What do you think motivates people at work?
Several factors can motivate people at work. A sense of purpose and meaningfulness in their tasks can drive engagement. Opportunities for growth and development, recognition for achievements, and a positive, inclusive work environment also play significant roles. Additionally, fair compensation and job security contribute to motivation, but often it's the intangible rewards that truly inspire employees.
All right. What advice would you have for an HR to sort of effectively increase these intangible rewards that you said? Maybe some processes, ideas, policies. What advice would you have?
To enhance intangible rewards, HR can focus on several strategies. First, foster a culture of recognition by regularly celebrating achievements, both big and small. This can be through formal awards or simple acknowledgments in meetings. Next, provide opportunities for growth through mentorship programs, training, and clear career pathways. Emphasize work-life balance by offering flexible schedules or remote work options. Encourage open communication where feedback is valued and acted upon. Finally, create a sense of community through team-building activities and inclusive events, making everyone feel like they belong.
Understood. Can you go a little deeper on community building? How does HR do that at a company?
Building a sense of community at work involves several approaches. HR can organize regular team building activities, such as workshops, retreats, or collaborative projects that encourage employees to interact outside of their usual work routines. Creating employee resource groups, ERGs, around shared interests or backgrounds can also help employees connect on a more personal level. HR can promote open communication through regular town halls, feedback sessions, and social events where employees feel heard and valued. Celebrating cultural diversity and inclusive practices can further strengthen the sense of community, making everyone feel like they belong to the larger organizational family.
Understood. I'm switching gears here. Let's talk of performance and efficiency, right? Let's say I want to improve the performance and the efficiency of my team members, my employees. How can I leverage AI in doing this?
AI can be a powerful ally in boosting performance and efficiency. Start by using AI powered tools to automate repetitive tasks, freeing up employees' time for more strategic work. Implement AI driven project management software to optimize workflows and resource allocation. Use AI analytics to gain insights into employee performance data, identifying areas for improvement and personalized development opportunities. AI chatbots can provide instant support for employee queries, enhancing efficiency in problem solving. Also, consider AI-driven learning platforms to upskill employees, ensuring they have the latest knowledge and skills to perform at their best.
What is the idea about the AI chatbots that help you in work? Can you get a little more deeper on that?
AI chatbots can serve as virtual assistants for employees, helping them with a range of work-related tasks. For instance, they can answer common HR questions about policies, benefits, or procedures, saving time for HR staff and providing immediate responses. Chatbots can assist with onboarding by guiding new hires through essential training and paperwork. They can help schedule meetings, set reminders, and even manage simple IT requests, streamlining workflows. Furthermore, AI chatbots can provide personalized support by analyzing previous interactions and preferences, making them more efficient over time.
So, GPT, what I'm broadly getting from you is that AI can help free up HR's time by automating a lot of repeated processes. But what happens when you do that? There's a lot of free time, and people don't want to utilize that free time, right? The HR teams will sort of waste their time, right? Now, how do I solve for that problem if a time comes when everything is done by AI and there's a lot of free time and they're not doing anything with the time, right? What would you suggest and advise there?
If AI automates many tasks and HR teams find themselves with more free time, it's essential to shift focus to higher value activities. HR can play a strategic role in organizational development, employee engagement, and culture building. This could involve designing initiatives for employee well-being, diversity and inclusion programs, or advanced leadership training. HR can also focus on improving employee experience, using data analytics to create more personalized and satisfying work environments. By leveraging the freed up time for strategic initiatives, HR can add significant value to the organization.
Understood. Hey GPT, thank you. This was amazing. Do you have any closing thoughts?
I'm glad you found it helpful. My closing thought would be that embracing AI in HR opens up exciting opportunities for innovation and growth. It's all about finding the right balance between technology and the human touch to create a workplace that's efficient, engaging, and fulfilling. If you have any more questions or need further advice, feel.
All right, the phone kind of stopped after that, but that was a quick 20-minute conversation with the AI. Broadly, what the AI is saying, right, is that it can free up a lot of our people functions time by automating a lot of repeated tasks. See, the thing is, in our function there's a lot of repeated tasks, right? Tasks which we sort of delegate to newcomers in the function, right? And their growth sort of plateaus out, right? Because they're doing all these menial tasks, uh, which which isn't really the best use, of our intellect. So I'm really hoping, right, that people, entrepreneurs build for our function, right? They build keeping this in mind, that it's not replacing people, it's sort of automating a lot of these manual tasks, which even the AI agrees, right? Everything it said, it speaks mostly of automation, repeated tasks, right? Which frees us up to do the things that makes us uniquely human, right? Like it said, right? And empathy, being there for employees, talking to them. These are things an AI can never do, right? I hope it never does, because that's when we are in the realm of AGI at that point. But broadly, I think what people in the HR function should also be aligned with, that AI is going to come very massively into our function. I hope it does. I hope products are built. I hope that they embrace it. People in our function embrace it, because if not, you're going to be left behind, right? What what the AI is not saying, and what everyone unanimously agrees, is that there's going to be jobs that get redundant, right? There's going to be those, maybe, I don't know, handful of people who are doing repeated tasks that aren't needed anymore, right? And given that it's the people function, our budgets are the lowest, and you're probably going to lose your job the earliest, right? So there is going to be that set of people who lose their jobs, but just like everything else, there's going to be new jobs that open up, right? The AI couldn't answer that properly, but I'm fairly sure there's going to be specialized functions in. Now you have people, tech experts. These people, tech AI experts, are probably going to take over. People who run the AI, feed the AI, train the AI, analyze. Right, all of these jobs are going to open up. Right, if not today, but definitely in 4 or 5 years from now, these jobs will become mainstream. Now it's just up to people in our function who are embracing this technology, and they can build careers in the HR AI tech world. Cool. This was just a snippet. It probably wasn't the most engaging podcast because, after all, you're talking to a robot. It was very information dense, a lot of repetitions, but a lot of good outcomes also. Cool. Let me know in the comments below how you like it. Like, share, subscribe, the usual jazz. Thank you. Bye bye.